the YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube exclusively now. We're going to talk about the Portland Trailblazers pulling off an upset against the Milwaukee Bucks. They win it 125-112. The Blazers go to 18-29 and 10-13 at home. And the Bucks go to 26-19. And unfortunately, they're 9-12 away from home. And I wanted to also say that this is a series where the Blazers won. They won the first game 105-102, and this was the second game they played this season, and they won this one, so they don't play each other again unless they meet in the playoffs, which is the NBA Finals, which is unlikely because Portland might not make it to the playoffs, and the Bucks have a greater chance of doing it. But neither one of these teams are contenders, so it doesn't really matter too much until we see them make it reality. But that'll be a while from now if it comes true. But I would say the Bucks won the first quarter 36-31, but they lost the second quarter 33-25, in the third quarter 33-28, in the fourth quarter 28-23, being completely outplayed and outclassed by the Blazers was a surprise, but it actually happened. And they even had the Bucks basically empty out their bench almost tonight. And that just lets you know they conceded this one. They didn't feel like they can win it. Taurean Prince, 20 minutes played, 4 points, -4 and plus-minus, 4 personal foul, 1 steal, 2 rebounds, all 2 from 3, 2 of 5 from the field. Not his best game. He could have did more, but he found a way to disappear in this one. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 39 points for him, -11 plus-minus, 4 personal foul. He had 4 turnovers, 5 assists, 12 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive. So a double-double for him, 5 of 10 from the free throw line, 17 of 24 from the field. He has been a really, really good scorer, really dominant, and he has continued to play as hard as he can to help his team win. He has been missing some of his easy shots around the rim, and he hasn't been scoring the way that he usually do, but he still has been one of the best players in the league this year. You see him slip a little defensively, slipping a little bit with his recovery, slipping a little bit with his help defense. And like I said, offensively, he's missing some shots that he normally would make, and he's still not a great free throw shooter. And I like that he didn't tip no threes today because it was giving him good driving lanes for him to be able to score, and that's how he got as much points as he ended up having. Brook Lopez, he was living by the 3 today, 3 of 9 from the field. From the three-point line, and 4 of 12 from the field. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, -7 and plus-minus 11 points. Didn't rebound well, stayed on the perimeter for the most part. Did get some good interior defensive plays tonight, but they needed a little bit more out of Lopez. You can't really get it from him because he's a little too old at this point. So they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with him probably this offseason. He's probably a backup at this point of his career now. And that's how it goes as you just continue to age and the game evolves around you. He tried to stay as hip as he could with the new generation of players, but it's coming to an end eventually. They got to go in a different direction. Damian Lillard, 20 points, -9 and plus-minus, 1 personal foul, 1 steal, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from 3, 7 of 17 from the field. Andre Jackson Jr., 9 points, -16 and plus-minus, 2 personal fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 of 1 from 3, 3 of 3 from the field. He scored, but he didn't get in double figures. Dame, he had some good looks. He got to the basket. He was able to get some stopping pops. He was able to get some pull-up threes and get to the free throw line. That's what you like to see from him, and you just need a little bit more offense out of him tonight because of Taurean Prince and Andre Jackson not scoring in the double figures, and you didn't really have that oomph off the bench tonight because guys like Bobby Portis and Chris Middleton didn't play the bigger minutes and give you a lot of opportunity, but Bobby Portis didn't play at all. So you knew somebody was going to have to play a little bit more and do a little bit more, and you didn't really get that from nobody off the bench for what I see. So Marjan, 6 minutes, 1 of 1 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, -4, plus-minus 3 points. Chris Livingston, 3 minutes for him. He didn't do anything. I'm not really surprised about that. Plus two and plus minus, Chris Middleton played 15 minutes, but he continues to not do much. 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from three, one rebound, one assist, one turnover, three personal fouls, -6 and plus minus. Pat Connaughton, he was 2 of 5 from the field, 0-1 from three, two rebounds, one of those offensive, two assists, one block, one turnover, one personal foul, +2 and plus minus 4 points. Gary Trent Jr., 11 points for him. He was 4 of 11 from the field. He was 3 of 10 from three. He just kept jacking them up, and they just didn't go in the way that they was going into other games. But he did have a lot of attempts, 10. That's double figure in amount that he took. 4 rebounds, one of those offensive, 3 assists, 3 steals, one personal foul, -7 and plus minus 11 points. He actually was just the only guy that got in double figures in any category tonight with those 11 points. Stanley played 3 minutes. He was 0-2 from the field. It was threes. He was also 2-2 from the free throw line. That's how he scored his 2 points. And he only had one steal and one turnover, +2 and plus minus. That was it for him. Ryan Rollins, 4 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from three, one rebound, three personal fouls. He was a -7 and plus minus. He had 9 points. Was the second best player off the bench tonight, but they didn't really get anybody that helped them dramatically. They needed a lot to get back in this game. They needed somebody to create opportunities, whether it's getting steals or blocks, or they needed to make a better percentage of their threes, and their bench really didn't help that from what I'm seeing and what I watched when I was watching the game. And that was a big reason too, but their free throw shooting going 13 of 18, 72% from the free throw line. I know they didn't attempt a lot, but if you're not going to make your threes and you're not going to really make your free throws or get there a lot or a ton of times, you're going to have trouble stopping the team that you couldn't really stop. 44 of 87, 50% from the field for them, 11 of 35, 31% from three. They only had 36 rebounds, 26 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, 11 turnovers, 22 personal fouls. And then you look at the Blazers, Kamara ended up having 8 points, had a really good dunk in the fourth quarter that I liked, +15 and plus minus, one personal foul, 2 turnovers, 4 assists. He had 11 rebounds. He was 2 points away from having a double-double. 4 of them was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 2 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. I like what he did, even though he didn't knock down the threes this game. We'll see what happens in the next one, but his rebounding gives him an okay game for me. Jeremy Grant was 2 of 4 from the field. He only played 16 minutes. Not enough to really make a huge impact on this game, unfortunately. 101 from three, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 assist, 2 personal foul, +2 and plus minus 8 points. Denny played above his head tonight, 3 of 7 from three, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. He was 10 of 18 from the field, creating all types of shots and just trying to find ways to get the ball to go in the basket, and he was able to figure that out. 9 rebounds, 3 offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 5 turnovers, 4 personal foul, +7 and plus minus 30 points. He led everybody besides Giannis tonight with that 30-point game. DeAndre Ayton looked good. He was 9 of 19 from the field. He did take a 3 and missed it. 3 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 14 rebounds. Double-double for him because he had 21 points and 5 of his rebounds were offensive. 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, +15 and plus minus. Anthony Simons, 9 of 17 from the field, 4 of 8 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover, +13 and plus minus, 25 points. I like what I seen from him. He really was trying to score. He really got to his comfort spots, and he really was able to get open. He was still able to knock down some tough ones too. And he found his teammates throughout the game, and he pushed the ball, and he kept dribbling and trying to break down the defense, and if he didn't have a shot, he gave it up. And Ayton, he was just really good on the glass, and he was able to play strong in the paint, and he was able to miss a couple bunnies, which you don't really like to see. But other than that, he played a solid game even defensively. Jabari Walker, 1 minute played, nothing done. Chris Murray played 1 minute, nothing done. And Reith played 1 minute. He done nothing either but play in the game. Like I said, they cleaned out their bench. Donovan Clingan was 2 of 2 from the field, got some close range buckets to go. But he also rebounded good in those 11 minutes. 6 boards, 4 of them was offensive. 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, +1 and plus minus 4 points. And Sharp continues to be a good scorer off the bench. 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 7 from three. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 was offensive, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 3 personal foul, plus 10 and plus minus 17 points. Led everybody off the bench with that. Bryce McGowan's, he played 1 minute, didn't do anything because of that reason, but he did get 2 points because he made 2 free throws. Scoot Henderson, 27 minutes played for him. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. It was a kind of contested. He created a little separation, was able to get it off and knock it down. He was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have those 6 assists, showing you that he is a combo guard and he can create for himself and for others. And he's starting to show that a lot more this season as it gets ready to come to an end. 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 3 personal foul, plus 2 and plus minus 10 points. So he got in double figures. That's good to see. And Rupert ended up playing 1 minute, 2, and he didn't really do anything at all because of that reason. The rest of the guys didn't play. Coach's decision. 45 of 88, 51% from the field, 12 of 28, 42% from 3, 23 of 28, 82% from the free throw line. They was able to score on all levels of the basketball court, and they was able to find each other on multiple attempts and find better shots if they had them. And they was able to knock down the tough ones too. And they rebounded better. 52 rebounds today, 26 assists, 6 steals, 2 blocks, 13 turnovers, 18 personal fouls, and 125 points for them. And they was able to get it done. I like what I seen from the Blazers. They can be a tough team to beat. They play hard. They come at you. They physical. They got guys that can create off the dribble. They got guys that can come off screens and hurt you. And they can let it rain sometimes too. And they're a team that's very confident. So they starting to figure it out. They're starting to get good rotation. They're starting to play better together. They had a lot of new talent, a lot of growing talent. And it takes time to figure it out, as a team that doesn't really have enough experience and have enough reps and still developing their bodies and still developing their skill sets. Is going to take a while to be able to figure that all out, especially when you add in more rookie and more sophomore talent together, and then you're still trying to use veterans to help them out throughout the way. Is going to just be a huge loss spree. And that's what we've seen for the last 2 years with Chauncey Billups. But they're showing that they on the verge of turning that corner and turning from a bad team to a good team. And that's a good thing to see. That's the thing you want to see as a coach. That's the thing you want to see as a coaching staff. And that's what you want to see as players. We play and see each other each and every day, whether we suck or win. And we just try to keep our spirits high and continue to play at the highest level because we know we're good enough to do it because we won double-figure games. We almost at 20 games and get a little bit more help. Why can't we make the playoffs? That got to be their mentality at this point. And I'm seeing what they're doing. I'm liking what they're doing. And I like the pieces that they have on this roster to a certain extent. Some guys do have to go because this team is just going in a whole nother direction with youth. And that just helps, with them all being on the same timeline and being relatable and still trying to accomplish the similar type of goals. It makes sense to go in that direction. All in, I should say, too, because the draft is going to be very talented this year. So we'll see what they do, and we'll see how they go about doing it. But for right now, I'm liking this team in the Bucks. It's hard. It's a long season. You're going to win some. You're going to lose some. They get it. They won a championship. They under new coaching. They have guys in and out of the lineup. They're getting older at the same time. And they got to show these young fellas we still got it. But them young fellas always challenge them older ones because they want to prove that they got it too. And they beat them for that reason tonight. And the Bucks, they just hold their heads this whole game. Like, man, this team is really, really giving it to us. Doc Rivers calling timeout, not even knowing what to say at the start of it. This team just going through the motions at this point of, we know we got one more chip in us. And if we can get to that level and that talent like we did at the Cup and we play this way, we can get one more chip. And we got to change up a whole lot of stuff if we want to get two. And that's the mentality they probably feeling like, no, we can still beat these teams. We done did it throughout the season. We got that last push that we can do. If we do it, we can get it done. And they thought Dame would speed up that process. He's older than Giannis. So he's relying on Giannis to be dominant each and every game. And I just be the sidekick that can guide you when you need it and play some and make some big shots and big plays when you need them too. And then Middleton, he fell off completely, unfortunately, and Lopez looked a step slower, as he should. And I'm trying to say this as respectfully as I can because we all been watching the games. This team is what it is. At this point, they only can get worse if they trade at this point too. So they're just stuck with putting up with each other, not getting on each other's nerves too much, and still respecting each other because they know they can still possibly get the job done. And that's the right mentality to have. And it's possible that they can do it. It's just going to be a lot tougher to do it through the gauntlet that is the Eastern Conference at the top. And where they're going, they got to take a hard road to the finals. And then it's going to be hard probably in the finals too. Can they stay healthy? Can they play great enough to be able to do that last run? You never know. It's some teams that did in NBA history, and they might been even a little older than the Bucks is right now. And we'll just see if they're going to be one of them teams that can persevere through the long season and still have their best basketball ahead of them. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation just like this in different varieties and different topics about NBA basketball only. Not only that, I do breakdowns of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars, and also draft and mock draft coverage too, and so many other things. So if you're new and you want to see something, I got over 3,000 videos already turned in from NBA basketball only. And if you love that type of stuff, this is the channel for you, and them videos should be enough to convince you. And if you're not convinced, then I don't know what else to tell you. But thank y'all for grinding with me. Thank y'all for watching during the weekdays and the weekends, and continue to support the channel however you can. Even if you just show interest, that still shows that you have some type of idea that you can be liking this channel. And that's all I can offer you anyway, because you can always leave even if you're a subscriber. But other than that, y'all can check out my social medias. They're on my channel too. If y'all want to get something different than just basketball or get to know me a little bit better, that's the purpose of social media on anyway. So it's on my channel. And other than that, see you guys later today. Thank y'all for putting analysis in your rotation. And thank y'all for continuing to watch and appreciating the content for what it is. Y'all stay blessed. I'm gone for now.